Good evening, Professor. This is my presentation on Duke Ellington. So some background information on how Duke came to jazz. Ellington was born in Washington, D.C. in the month of April, 1899, coming from a black middle-class family. Interestingly enough, Ellington had a passion for painting at first, later finding his interest in music in his early teenage years. His love for piano started at the tender age of 7 years old, learning to play and learning a piece by a man named James P. Johnson called Carolina Shout, eventually leading to him being a member of a small band in Washington. Instruments Ellington plays. Unlike most people of his time, Ellington was a composer of music. He played the piano and was skilled, but primarily he was in charge of composing and band leading. Even though there were composers, he was like a different type of like breed, so to speak, and elaborate in explaining what I meant by that. And what was different about his approach? Ellington was primarily known for big band jazz, a large group of people playing different instruments. He was able to add his own specific swag to spice it up, with elements of freestyling, rhymes, and blues, as well as great instrumentals. And he was also known for jungle style, which was essentially manipulating the music to sound how you want it. One piece of music to explore more deeply, I chose The Caravan. And who was the composer and what instruments were heard? I heard the trumpet, flute. The trumpet, piano, a shaker, I believe, and a clarinet and a flute as well. It was very interesting. There was a lot of stuff going on, but very, very interesting. Why does this artist piece stand out in this genre of music? I feel like it stands out because it goes and matches the name of the song in a way. It like goes with and matches the name of the song in a way. A caravan is a group of people who are traveling from one place to another. As we listen, we see how it's a flow of instruments are building on top of the next. Meaning, like we see the trumpet early on, we hear the shaker, and then the shaker builds to even the trumpet being played louder, and then the flute. All these elements coming to form a masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.